What up, what up, what up? It's your boy T Trucker coming back with another video. Today, I want to explain my situation. And I really don't feel like I should have to, but, you got some people that will say things that they don't understand, so I have to explain what I'm talking about. But at the same time, people gonna make mistakes. I made the biggest mistake, and I'm gonna have to live with it. I'm gonna have to live with that mistake. But like I said, God got me in another position. And no, I want to say this, and no, I'm not with super ego. I would never go with super ego, just because of the simple fact that I know people that went there as, friends, truck drivers. I got a lot of truck driver friends, and believe me, I know better than going with super ego. Super ego is probably one of the last companies I will ever go with. But I just want to address the situation so people can understand where I'm coming from. One of the situations was I should have verified, I should have known, I should have made sure that I was approved before I left. True. I should have made sure I was approved. That was my big mistake right there. Because I have a big heart, so I believe in people. You know what I'm saying? But you tell me something, I'm gonna believe what you tell me. And that where I got misled. I was so happy, overexcited, and I got behind myself, and I didn't really do my research like I supposed. I did do the research, but I didn't really dig deep because I was going with SF5. So it was more of, I go with USA. They ain't a great company. I can always take my truck somewhere else. So that's where my mind was going. The next comment that I want to comment on, someone said I didn't have no experience. Now I'm gonna say this. I've been driving trucks since 2011. True enough, I haven't been consistent with trucking. If you go through all my videos, you can see that I haven't been consistent. Before I came into trucking, I was a maintenance man on a military base. And I was at that job for 7 years. So coming into trucking is something that I always wanted to do since I was young. But I didn't anticipate the things that came with trucking. So what I'm trying to say is, when I came into trucking, I had already had kids, I had already had a wife, stuff of that nature. But if I would have done it when I didn't have no kids, didn't have no wife, I think a lot of my situation would be a lot better than what it is right now. So I'm not making no excuses on my part, because I have been driving trucks since 2012. I could drive this truck better than a lot of these drivers out here. I kid you not. I can bag this truck better than some of these drivers. I can stay, like right now, I'm in Georgia. I drove from Indiana to Georgia. That was an 11-hour trip, and I did that all last night. And now I'm here in Georgia, back in Georgia. But what I'm trying to say is, I made a terrible mistake, and I know a lot of you guys made a terrible mistake in your life. This right here is something I'm gonna have to live with. But at the end of the day, they was wrong for what they did, and that's the only reason why I made the video. That's the only reason why I even posted it. I wasn't trying to post it to shame SFI, USA, or JB Hunt. It's just the fact that when you know your worth and people kind of shit on it, it just makes it frustrating. Because you telling me that I don't have the experience just because I wasn't consistent in my trucking career. Of course, I don't met plenty of truck drivers, man, that had plenty of jobs. They've been going from one job to another job to another job. Sometimes you have to bounce around until you find something that you like. You know, trucking is not an easy job to do. I'm just gonna keep it real. Trucking is not an easy job to do. Like I said, I'm not gonna talk you guys' heads off today. I just wanted to come on here and address some of the comments. I appreciate each and every one of you guys for commenting, saying some kind words, and I appreciate that, man. You know, because this was a hard time, man, because I chose to do this. No, my wife didn't tell me to do this. My kids didn't tell me to do this. My partner didn't tell me to do this. I chose to do it. But I got caught up in the situation that kind of messed me up with other situations like my bills and stuff like that. I was thinking that this was a smooth gig, you know. But like I said, you live and you learn, and we here now, man. It is what it is. Ain't nothing I can do about it. It's shit on the road right now. So I came on here to show you guys what company I'm with, because a lot of you guys think I'm with Super Ego. No, I'm not with Super Ego. The company I'm with, I'm finna show you. I did my research with this company. I couldn't really find a whole lot with this company, but I did my research. I dug deep. I told myself I wasn't gonna make this mistake again. So I dug real deep this time, and I made sure that when I come out here, it's gonna be the right company. I can't make the same mistake twice. I can't do that, you know. So I had to go and do my research. Far as what I know, what I read on this company, they got nothing but 5-star ratings. Now, they can, because this is a Russian company, they can have their co-workers go on the review and have them put the comments in to make it seem like they're a good company. I don't know that. But what I read and what I saw, it was a good company. This week alone, this truck grossed $9,000. $9,000. Now, when I get my first check, I'm gonna show you guys. I'm gonna show you guys what I made, so you guys can see. And if you know about this company, and if you saw this company, let me know. You know, get in the comments, let me know. You know, and it's a walk away. You know, it ain't like SFI. SFI tried to stick it to me. Well, they did stick it to me. They stuck it to my business, and that right there. But like I said, it is what it is. So this is a walk away. You know, no strings attached. This is a brand new truck. Like I said, I'm not gonna show you guys the inside because, like I said, I haven't had time to really clean the truck up like I want to. I got it organized, but it's still kind of all over the place. So when I get that situated, I'm gonna show you guys the inside. But right now, I'm gonna take you guys outside so you guys can see the company name and you can see what truck I'm driving. They gave me a 2026 Peterbilt 570. I'll show you guys what company it is. So if you've seen this company before, if you think this company bad, let me know. You know, let me know. You know, two heads are better than one. But as far as what the research I don't saw, it seemed like a pretty good company. But I'm going to show you guys what company this is. This is the trailer. This is the trailer. It's a trailer rental. I have to pay the trailer rental on it. I ain't gonna show you the name yet, but I'm showing you the trailer. This is the trailer that they gave me. I have to keep this trailer. Pretty decent trailer. As y'all can see, it's a decent trailer. I ain't complaining. I guess they got that truck from this company right here. As y'all can see, brand new tires, brand new truck. I just washed it. Just washed it. They ain't do a good job on the wash. As y'all can see, it'd been nice they had an APU right here. Is that coming from my truck? Nah, it can't be. It can't be. Because it's leaking right here. I don't think it's leaking up under there nowhere. Nah, that ain't mine. But this is the company right here. As y'all can see, this is the company. So I don't work for Super Ego, so please stop asking me about Super Ego. I would never go with them. This is the truck. This is the truck I'm riding in. Beautiful truck, man. The truck is beautiful. I ain't even gonna lie to you. It ain't the ones with the two lights at the bottom right here, but it shows it's a nice truck. Like I said, this is the company I work for, so you guys don't have to ask me again. So if you guys know about it, you want to come over, get in the comments down below. I will talk to my boss. He actually asked me, did I know anybody else that want to come on board? And I ain't really know nobody like that, so let me know if you guys are interested. Now you guys got a chance to see the truck. Y'all seen what it was. I wasn't gonna do it, but me personally, I'm not trying to explain myself to nobody because I'm a grown man. I just want people to see that your boy is still trucking. I'm still trucking, ain't nothing stopped. So rather if I'm with this company or with the next, I have to do what I got to do for my family. So, like I said, I just came on here real quick, man, just do a quick video so you guys can see exactly where your boy working at. So everybody could just throw Super Ego in the trash can. But anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and get off here, man. I appreciate y'all for sticking around for this little video. Stay tuned for tomorrow's vlog, man. I got to go by the dealership because this truck, for some apparent reason, it operates differently. You know, like when I was up north in the cold winter, it stays running. But when I'm down here in the south in the heat, it cuts off. And this truck right here don't have an APU. Now it got this right here, which I don't know what that is. You know, I use it for the heater and that's it. But I don't think it pushes out AC. So the company said they're gonna send me by the dealership tomorrow so they can just take off that auto start. So like I said, man, I'm just trying to do what I need to do. And to be honest with you, I don't know if I'm gonna I may pay this truck off, but I talked with a lot of drivers, even my wife, everybody, and they was like, since it's a walk away, you can stay there for about a good year and a half and stack your money up and just go buy you a truck cash. So I may end up doing that. It all depends on how my money start. You know, if it start out pretty good and it stays that way, I may consider buying it. I don't know. But like I said, you guys get in the comments down below and let me know if y'all ever heard of this company, because my homeboy said he ain't never heard of them before. So, like I said, man, I'm gonna go ahead and get off here because it's hot in Georgia. God. And I'm running from the cold weather up north. And I love my heat, but God dog. But anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and get off here, man. I appreciate y'all again. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, man. I appreciate y'all. 100, we out.